I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. And I just have a few, like, okay. SOULJA Boy is like, well, look. A lot of people don't like him. So much to the point where you hate him. There are a lot of people out there that will just hate the nigga for no reason. I mean, I don't really give two shits about, like, you'll realize there's more videos I put up. Like, I really don't care about a lot of shit that, like, shit don't matter. Like, me hating somebody I don't know, I just, it was like, that's a waste of time. But, why even go through the trouble and trying to, like, dislike somebody that's famous? I don't really understand. Like, I think this is just a matter of jealousy. And, regardless of the fact that he makes more money than you or I or any of your grandchildren will make, it's just, a lot of people just hate him. I don't really understand why they hate SOULJA. I feel like this isn't defending him, but this is just to give you another perspective. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people just they take music too seriously. Whereas the point is, when you have intellectual rappers that actually talk about shit and, not everybody is into that. Some people just want to get up and dance and act stupid and get silly and shit. Like, that's what certain people want to do, and it's not necessarily going to be a target audience for everybody. And I feel like people take this shit too seriously because they expect everybody to come out to be like, oh, this shit is great. I can actually think about this. This shit was amazing. This made me think it was intellectual. You can't expect that because it's not going to happen. You cannot say that there has been somebody that you cannot say that SOULJA Boy is the worst artist you've ever heard. You can't say it. That shit is not that. Like, why would you even lie to yourself like that? There's been a hell of a lot more worse artists out there, okay? And this is why I say that. I listen to his shit. Got no problem with admitting it. I listen to his shit. I don't listen to it faithfully. It's not like a religion or nothing. But I feel like if it's something to listen to, I was like, oh, okay, SOULJA Boy mixtape, okay. I'll listen to some of it. Most of the shit sucks. Like, to be honest, most of his music in, like, a quantity, most of it sucks. It's very, very hard to find a song or two that I like out of a mixtape or an album or something. But there's no reason to hate the nigga. Like, the way I approach it is like, he makes some catchy shit. When he makes a catchy song, he makes a motherfucking catchy song. Now, the nigga can't rap, he need to stop. But if he makes a catchy song, he can do that. That is his shit. I don't know why he been trying to act like he's hard and he does such and such and he's shooting people. I'm just like, nigga, just do the shit that got you famous. Now, with me saying this, it's not going to make a difference because people going to like him anyway, and I'm going to still listen to your shit. But I feel like a lot of people take the shit too seriously and they say that he killed hip-hop. Like, what? No. Anything that's born slowly dies. So, hip-hop was already dying before he came. But you know what he did? He did something very, very different. Now, I don't really give two shits about music. I don't take it for... I take his music for what it is. And his music is... shit, it's very simple hooks and very simple lyrics and just the beats are the shit. Like, I'm just, the beats are awesome. And I can't really say anything else about it because, like, I think that's what carries his songs is the beats. I mean, and he doesn't do such a horrible job where his talking or whatever the fuck he is trying to be hard, whatever. It doesn't do enough to fuck up the beat. The beat carries his songs. But that's not to say that he's horrible. He's not really bad. He's not really good. But he does shit differently. And you can't really hate on that. And a lot of niggas are just jealous. Because your ass is broke. I'm broke as fuck. I'm not jealous. I'm like, do your thing. Shit. Keep giving me music that I can just listen to and I don't have to really give a fuck about nothing. Because, I have the headphones and shit. I got the earbuds and shit. I'm in the Matrix when I have the music on, just in the Matrix. I ain't hear nobody, no niggas, no niggerdom, no nothing. I'm just in my world listening to the SOULJA Boy shit blaring in my ear. Have no problem with that. I'm not ashamed. And then there's a lot of people that are ashamed to admit that you like SOULJA Boy. I just like the music. I don't really give a fuck about who he is. I don't give a fuck. But he's made enough music to where if he ended up dying, he'd have enough music. It just doesn't really matter. You know, and the fact that he hasn't really had much commercial success besides his first album doesn't really matter. Go to his YouTube channel. Go to his YouTube channel. Go to his Facebook. Go to his Twitter. The nigga famous. Flat out. The nigga's famous, and he's making a hell of a lot of money doing it. And you can't even hate on that. But if you're hating on it, you're kind of wasting your time. So if this somehow gets to SOULJA Boy, I'm not necessarily a fan of you, but I respect what you do. And, yeah, that would be about it. I just think that people waste their time hating. Like, why the fuck they gonna hate him? Fuck, why? Who cares? Like, I don't really care what you do. Die today, something, car accident, some shit. Don't care about you. But you give me music that's catchy, and that's all you do, and it's fine. And I understand that. And I wish that a lot of other people would understand that, because he actually doesn't suck. He's not really that bad. There have been some pretty bad artists. I can't really think of any at the time, but he ain't as bad as people think. I just think that people need to think and stop thinking that everybody's supposed to be on this pedestal. It's like, oh, he's a hip-hop artist. Shit. He has to actually have very nice lyrics and has to be all complicated and all these layered metaphors, and he has to actually make a nigga think. Well, no. He doesn't do that. And that's why it's good. Because he keeps the shit simple and it's very catchy. Just keep making catchy shit. I'll be listening until I'm like 50. I'm not ashamed to say that. Y'all can eat dicks if y'all don't like it.